PIA Volleyball Championship underway. 2-0 right now. Marian Catholic leads. They won the first game 25-16 and just won 25-23. And Mike, give us a little summary on that second game.
Well, Marian Catholic right now, again, the second set, 12 kills, 1 errors, 7 service errors, and 7 service aces, 3 errors. So their positive points are at 19 versus the 4 in their negative. And overall, they have 24 kills and 2 errors. That offense has just been on fire. From Cochranton, much better in the second set. 10 kills, only 1 error, and 1 service ace, but 3 serve errors, and they have 3 blocks. So the floor game of Cochranton, if they can just make an adjustment, they got to make a couple picks against that offense of Marian. Because right now, offensively, they're starting to match a little bit better. Their ball control at the net is much better. It's going to be their floor game. You see if they can make some adjustments to challenge the block or the hitting. And the thing about Marian, they're attacking with 3 hitters. Stankiewicz, Klopp, and Boyle. The left sides have been real well in Stankiewicz. So let's see what adjustments they make.
Well, you know, the other night, in all 3 wins that they had against Bishop Carroll, they were behind in every one of those games. So they know what to do when they're behind. Let's see what they do here. They serve to start this game, and it starts out well again for them. As a good serve again from Bernardine. Madison Bernardine, the 5'6" senior, gets a 1-0 lead on the board.
And that's a great way to start. When you serve aggressive, you got to maintain your confidence. And that's why it's 5, it's Gary, because someone has to win 3. Marian's only won 2.
But there was a lucky free ball, and I believe it was Cloak with that hit.
Just send it over and send it low. If it's not being blocked, you send it low, and that makes the ball travel less distance. And the defense has to travel further to get to the ball.
A little bit of a bump off the arms that time. So 1 serving 1 here. As it's Pilla. There's your set. Dixon pushes it over, set it to that. Stankiewicz, and there it is again. And again, as you mentioned so often in the first game, that short set doesn't give the defense a chance to really react to her, and her size is unbelievable.
6 foot tall with a very good vertical jump, as you can tell. But the thing is, Cochranton's got to get a little bit more out of the serve receive. They got to get a swing.
Serve right here, Cochranton for the back row.
That pass.
Taken there, and here again, Stankiewicz. Just kind of pushing it that time off Dixon's hands. Dixon doing the same on the other side. Taken by Pilla all the way across, and Clope again.
That was outside.
Clope was outside the antenna. So the point will go again to Cochranton, the Cardinals, with a serve. Cassidy Dixon stepping in there, 2 serving 2.
That's the first hitting error of the match for Clope.
What a great push again, Clope. Found the open spot, saw the defense drawn up the back, and pushed it right into the open spot.
Well, hey, if you get it outside the antenna last time, this time you get it inside, and that's an adjustment by O'Donnell, making sure the hit can go, give your hitter option left side and middle, and cross. And Clope chose that line shot.
Here is Clope, 3 serving 2. And again, Clope with another good serve, and this team has been on fire today. Bob McCool and I were doing the game the other night on NFHS, and we said you'll be probably a lot of practice the next couple days on serving. Well, I'll tell you what, if Doc Falabella had him practice on the serving, it's paid off.
Well, you can see their aces right now, 13.
Good touch over by Egley. Great spoil up. Taken by Sam Kinter, and then the put away at the end by Kendall Dixon with authority.
Well, good job by Egley taking that pass, and the pass was up there, allowing Egley to put a ball up there for Dixon. And when they have been able to get the ball to the middle, they've been very successful. Katie Beckett up. Howard just checked in for Cochranton. There's, once again, the big gal in the middle. That's Abby Stankiewicz. You feed a hot hand when it's hot. And again, you look at the yellow shirt by Neitz. That pass, she's been serve receiving extremely well. She's got to have a 2.5 or 3.0 pass average because she's been on the money, allowing the ball to be run to the middle. There's Lauren Neitz with that hard serve. Very good. And again, forcing the team to get it back in a free ball situation. Boyle, good double block. And I think if it wouldn't have hit Boyle's hand on the way back, it would have been the point for Marian Catholic. Instead, the point goes over, courtesy of Miss Egley, to Cochranton. Well, she tried to take it. She got the block, but it's coming so quick, you're indecisive, and she got caught in the middle of a decision. Dixon to Neitz. O'Donnell. Pushed back over here by Myers. The top, back to Boyle. Boyle again. Great job of coming right back across the court against the grain of the defense. That's a good spot in the 5-6 gap. Attacking the defensive seam of Cochranton.
So Marian Catholic with a serve here. And it's O'Donnell. She was so effective in the first game, not near as effective in the second, but we got a free ball coming up here. Chance to set. High set this time. Pilla comes back with it, taken by Egley. And so 7-4 now. Marian Catholic on the board. You remember, to stay in the match, Cochranton's got to win this game. Marian Catholic up 2-0 so far and serving 7-4 with a 3-point lead here. O'Donnell again.
Now remember, Gary, it's effective. See that pass there? Allowing, that was a great pass.
Yeah. And you saw again, Egley finishing it off herself over there. Wonderful job.
And that's where you see Cochranton has been passing the ball behind the 3-meter line, taking her offense out of the system, allowing Marian to run their free-flow offense.
5 serving 7 here. As Egley with a serve, take it to the back. Dug out of there by Galasso. And then pushed over that time by Pilla.
You know, when your day's going well, when you're on the left side, you take a swing, it hits the tape, and it falls into your opponent's court.
That's one of those hard hat pedestrian kind of points there, where it just takes a long time to roll it around the top of the net, right?
I like that one.
Here it is, 8 serving 5. Taken by Nauf. Double block up there against Dixon. Coming back Bernardi. Nauf takes it. Back set. And the hit coming back just underneath at that time with Bernardi, and 9-5. You might see another timeout here again shortly. You'd think there can't be a lot of long runs allowed in this game. 9 serving 5, and Grace Boyle with a serve for the Phillies of Marian Catholic. They won the 2004 PIA State Championship, beating North Cambria. Dixon with a touch, coming right back. Set again. Push to the back row. Taken by Nauf. All the way back across the court. And great job of getting that pass all the way back and then coming back against the grain is number 8. That's Madison Bernardine again.
Taking that cross-court seam shot, made it effective. Good job. And what you're seeing, Gary, is the decisions out of system have been very good for both sides.
Here's Kinter, 6 serving 9. Push to the back, Kinter takes it. Set by Egley. Bernarding across again. Chance to reset. And coming right back is number 9 for Marian Catholic, and that is Alex Stroya.
Alex Stroya getting
just
there,
into the game.
Time, yes.
Alex Stroya, a junior.
A junior with a kill in the cross-court swing.
About 10 versus 10 serving 6 right here. There's Egley with a good set at the net. Dixon with a hit. Going to have a chance to get it right back in here. The dig, the set by Egley. Bernarding pushing over the back row. Going to be another free ball pushed over here as Egley sets it up. Bernarding trying to get it over. Dixon again. And here comes Pilla banging it. Good dig out that time by Nauf. And Dixon. Marian Catholic a chance to reset. Here comes again. And a great job that time by Dixon and just pounding it from well back from the net.
Going after it and swing, Gary. When you swing, good things can happen. Good
rally that time, too. One of the best we've had all day. Here's Bernarding, 7 serving 10. You're seeing a lot of free balls now from Marian Catholic, and that bodes well for Cochranton. There's that hit again by Stroya. Stroya into the game here, making her presence felt. And the 11th point on the board now for Marian Catholic. They lead by 4.
Yeah, net error on the block. One of the things that Cochranton started doing is they're keeping the ball away from Neitz, and they're just getting opportunities to finish.
Here's your serve, taken by Dixon. Bernarding, they're going to call a lift. Haven't seen a lot of lifts here so far today. I think I counted like 3.
I have.
How close
3,
was it?
Gary. That's pretty good. That's pretty good there for you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
And here's Sophie Myers. Here's your set. Stankovic back in there. Good block by Dixon. with another point of the board. Again, another one of those runs that have been so good to Marian Catholic here today. They lead by 5. Should be a timeout here, and there's going to be one. As Marcy Mallard calls a timeout, her team down 13-7. Cochranton on the short end right now. We live the state championship any day of the year. Be sure to order your DVD or a Blu-ray copy of the 2013 Girls Single A PIA State Volleyball Championship from PCN. Simply order online at pcnstore.com. Gary Sutton alongside of Mike Krause here, also the head coach of Parkland. And if you haven't been here for the last couple of years, you've had a pretty good reason, right?
It was nice. I had a seat on the sideline. It was a little bit more fun.
Best look at the house.
Oh, it's a pretty good look, and you have an impact on the game. It's nice. Miss being back here with you, my man.
I enjoy it. I couldn't think of a better place to be other if I was on the sidelines, but I don't coach volleyball. So, but putting one gold in your pocket and one silver in your pocket the last 2 years.
That's correct, and I had the intent of trying to get another one this year, but it just didn't work out.
Right now,
great kids, great season.
Right now, Marcy Mallard trying to stop the bleeding here for her team, and it looked like she had Marian Catholic on the ropes there for a little bit, doing some pretty good passing, but all of a sudden Marian Catholic got back into it. What did they do differently?
Well, what Marian Catholic has done is they kept their foot on the metal, their pedal, and they kept on pressing. They're serving. You see their serve speed hasn't changed, and that's been a challenge for Cochranton because of that speed. But they're willing to take those risks, and the ball was out of bounds.
I would love to know the percentages in volleyball of taking a timeout and someone serving it long or into the net after that. You got Emily Pilla serving it that time, so a point earned back. Maybe Cochranton can get their own run here.
Well, you got to go to 15, so that's the thing.
Well, there's
25, I'm sorry.
There's Stankovic. Now going to get a free ball, chance to set her up again, possibly. Here you go, all the way across. Stroya. And Stroya has become a real factor here in this third game.
Wow, she's having an impact there. As a junior, getting that experience and getting an opportunity to come out and play.
And Stroya played hardly at all the other night. She checks out here, but she's had 3 points here since she's been in.
Well, she has 21 kills in the year, have 109 swings, so she's has some experience out in that court.
Here's Maureen Cloak, 14 serving 8, 6-point lead. Still a lot of time to go. There's Dixon, dug out by Neitz again as she does a flip, brought back hard, but taken well in the back row there by Bernardi. Hit over, chance to set here, all the way across. This time it's Boyle. Good job by Bernardi. Block at the net, and it's going to go again to Abby Stankovic.
You know, it's interesting. When you look at that, Stankovic at 6 foot, that's only her first block in the match.
Right.
Marian only has 2 blocks, but their floor play has really kept them alive.
Here's your serve, 15 serving 8. Huge point here. And Dixon puts it down. Great job by Dixon that time, finding that hole in the back row.
She's been pretty much unstoppable when she goes on the left side and hits down the line.
So fluid. I mean, she really gets up there just all fluid with her motion. 9 serving 15 now as the Cardinals trying to climb the hill. Grace Boyle hits it right across again and off the hands of Bernardi. 16 points to the board now from Marian Catholic here in the third game of potential 5-game set.
Well, the left sides have accounted for a lot of the points.
For the Phillies, number 7 for number 33. Courtney McCall into the game to serve.
You got that opposite hitting or the outside hitter spot. They've been making full advantage of that this afternoon.
They've combined for 18 kills in the first 3 sets of this match.
Courtney McCall with a serve. Dixon comes up. Block at the net that time. Another new uniform in there. Cassandra Hoban. And point for the Cardinals to get him up to 10.
Okay, Beckenhauer, that was a big swing for them where they needed it to that 45 corner. From the left side, hitting that ball to the 5 corner as Marian's coming a little bit tighter on their defense.
Katie Beckenhauer with 132 kills for the season. And another good serve here by Dixon. Boy, you look at Dixon's face, she's all business.
She's so focused and so competitive. And then to turn that, now she's a senior and a leader, she gets that serve moving. It's favorable because Neitz is on the right side, so there's more space to stay away from her.
Well, 11 serving 16. There's a set by O'Donnell. There's a hit by Boyle. Nice touch by Beckenhauer at the net. Beckenhauer puts it right back. Bringing it over, and this time not able to handle it is Kristen Knopf, and point 17 up on the board.
Very impressed by Grace Boyle taking those swings and the courage of Abby O'Donnell to make sure that she is getting that ball to the left side.
And here is Abby O'Donnell. She ran 8 points in a row to finish the first game, or all but finished the first game. They took 9 of the last 10 points. But if O'Donnell gets going off that left hand, that serve does flutter. Let's see what she does here.
It's nice. Doc Falabelle got the Hoban in there just to get her feet wet. What does it feel like to be in a championship game?
O'Donnell, by the way, near 3,000 career assists. That's a lot of friendliness.
That's a lot of hitting. So you got the arms to go around you to be able to finish, and a lot of that's a tribute to getting the ball into her hands. And you got to have people around you that know how the ability to finish. As we got a little concern here, maybe on a substitution.
Now, what could the problem be here?
I think when they brought in Hoban and they took her back out, they replaced her with Sophie Myers. So I think they're looking at the substitution as to the timing of the substitution and the legitimacy of the substitution.
So we're watching to see him sort it all out.
Well, it's a little tough here for Cochranton waiting to serve receive.
So here you are again, and stop at your play, and who knows where momentum shifts on this one.
You want to try to be as efficient in time as possible because Cochranton is back to receive serve.
Right. Trying to get it right now. The officials over there checking apparently the lineup rotation as Marcy Mallard comes out on the floor to talk to her team a little bit. John Falabelle was out there a moment ago on the other side. John Falabelle, by the way, is known as Doc. And he's Doc because he's actually a dentist.
Dentist by trade, that's correct.
Hasn't had to pull teeth too much this afternoon with his team, though, has he?
So I believe there was a substitution conflict. And again, I'm not for sure, but I'm going to assume that it was that substitution with Cassandra Hoban and the exchange with Sophie Myers.
Can't wait to hear Brian Whistler explain this.
The illegal substitution for the Phillies. The point goes to the Cardinals. Score is 12-16.
So the illegal substitution also gives you a point.
Well, it's a side out. It's a side out, so it's changing the score.
Okay.
Instead of Marian getting that 17-11.
Right.
Substitution for the Cardinals. Number 13 coming in for number 9.
So now they got to square up the rotation. Now they're going to put them back to that prior substitution rotation.
Okay.
Now this is really a challenge on the momentum of Marian. This could fall in favor of Cochranton with the delay, all the rhythm that Marian has established. Now they're going to, I believe they're going to rotate back because the rotation, that's what they have to do, and it's going to put Dixon back serving. So what took place is when Dixon was serving, the illegal substitution gives the point to the rotation of when Dixon was serving, and it was Kendall Dixon.
So 12 serving 16 now. Let's see, first of all, if you're Dixon, you want to make sure you get into play. Let's see what happens. 12 serving 16. Dug out by Marian Catholic. Good block by Egley. Egley with another set. No, she pushes it over that time. And her counterpart, O'Donnell, does the same thing on the other side. Dug out by Knopf. And point goes to Marian Catholic. After the long pause there to figure out the illegal substitution.
That was a nice effort by Tristan Knopf when that ball, the deep corner by O'Donnell, put that up. Unfortunately, the swing didn't get in play.
Here is O'Donnell again. 17 serving 12. Dixon over to Bernardi. And the ball's long. Point number 18. rung up here by the Phillies.
Well, Cochranton wants to try to find an answer. You got to try to see if they can get a swing on the serve receive.
Look at this one. Great serve there. Good dig out by Kendall Dixon. Bernardi.
That was pretty close to the line, so you had to keep that in play.
Bernardi trying to keep it alive over there. Set up by Neitz. Here comes Pilla, and Pilla finishes it off. Give credit to Neitz that time with a beautiful set over to Pilla.
Emily Pilla just owns that corner. She's been hitting the ball down to the service corner or the one corner. Now that one, she took the line and got it to fine court space.
There's O'Donnell again. 19 serving 12. Dug out by now. Hit by Bernardi. Clean dig by Boyle. Back over down the near side. It's just going to be far right a little bit, and the point goes over to the Cardinals.
It worked earlier. She tried to go, but she hit it. She cut it back just a little bit wide. And that's the first hitting area Emily Pilla has had in this match.
There's Egley. 13 serving 19. Short set. Good take by Dixon. And not able to get it over her sister. And it's 20 serving 13. Now 5 points away from a state championship for Marian Catholic.
Sophie Myers got her first kill of the match. Not a bad time to get it to score the 20th point.
And Cloak just came into the game now. So here you have Grace Boyle, 20 serving 13. Take him by now. Dixon, Egley. The other Dixon putting it away. So 14 points up now for Cochranton.
And it's Cassie Dixon's first kill in this set.
Here's a serve from Knopf. Klopp again. Look at Klopp. Just always find the right place. Although good job of digging it out and getting it back over. Free ball coming up here or not. And a little miscommunication there between Klopp and Myers as she went up to hit it. Myers went underneath her.
Dixon up there having a presence with that block to keep the ball over there.
So Cochranton coming back here with a big point. Sam Kinter with another serve. 15 serving 20. Trying to get their own run going. Good job by Knopf over there, but Knopf cannot get it back over, so 21st point. Recorded by Marian Catholic as Grace Boyle with her hands in on that play.
Boyle has just been automatic today and been big.
Sophie Myers, 21 serving 15, a 6-point lead. Could have been a free ball here and a chance to set it up again. Coming right down to Pilla. Good job by Knopf. Take up again. Pilla touches it over. Pilla touches it over and finds a big point, number 22 for the Phillies.
Nice job. It's presence. You saw that Stankiewicz was a little bit early on that block, but she had positioned behind her. O'Donnell keep that ball alive.
Here's Egley. Across to Bernardi. And you got that interference that time for Marian Catholic. So 16 points now on the board for Cochranton as Bernardi getting ready to serve. 16 serving 20.
Stankiewicz caught the net in her block.
And it's in, an ace. Couldn't have come at a better time for Madison Bernardi. So now 17, back within 5.
Well, what's good here, Gary, for Cochranton, that's with this rotation, Kendall Dixon's back up the net. She's going to try to neutralize Stankiewicz, which could fall in the favor of Cochranton.
There's a set. There's Pilla off the block by Kendall Dixon. All the way over to Kelly Dixon. Taken there by Boyle. Cloak again. Great dig out of there by Knopf. There's your set coming again. Cloak again. Double block at the net. And the winner this time at the net. Cloak hits it off the double block and not able to get it back over. And the 23rd point of the board, 2 points away from a state championship.
Big swing by Cloak. Their left sides have been huge in this match, Gary.
Marian Catholic runner-up in 2005 to Northern Cambria. Oh, good dig. Boyle saves it. Comes across, Stankiewicz. Good block by Kendall Dixon. Back up again. They're going to go right back to Dixon. Here she goes. And that's Stankiewicz against Dixon that time. And this time it's Stankiewicz with the point in that one-on-one matchup. Marian Catholic won a championship in 2003. They're looking to win another one here. They're 1 point away. Here's Pilla. Drops over the net and a win! 25-17. The Phillies have won the girls single A volleyball state championships PIAA style, and they've done it with style here, Mike.
Wow, that was a team effort. They really did a great job on the floor. They served the ball, they passed, they defended, and a great job in the net. And with that offense, you got to give credit to Abby O'Donnell, the junior, the 5'6" junior. Very good awareness and great distribution of the ball. And the hitters, when they had the opportunity, they came through.
This Cochranton team, a game team here this afternoon. There was just some better volleyball played by the other side, and that's the way it goes. I mean, the passing, the serving especially today was incredible, and the distribution of the ball.
When you look at the serving, I have 14 aces in championship play. That is tremendous. That is such a hard thing to do against a strong Cochrantown team. But as we were sitting here, Gary, we could see the way that ball was moving.
Yeah.
It was coming with speed, and it was a dead ball. And that really challenged the ability to pass it because it was unpredictable.
And they had some huge runs along the way that really served them well. And so Marian Catholic, the Phillies are going to take home the gold here. The first one since 2003 and the second one for John Falabo in his 11-year career. We're going to take a very quick break. We'll be right back here. You're watching the PCN presentation of the girls PIAA Single A Volleyball Championships here on Pennsylvania's Championship Network. Back to Central York High School here in York, Pennsylvania, where we've just seen a 3-0 win by Marian Catholic to win their second state championship, their first since 2003. And it was an outstanding effort here this afternoon by the Phillies, Mike.
Well, they just played well. It was a team effort. Everybody made their contributions at the right time. They stayed together, and now they got the gold.
Let's take it over to Brian Whistler right now for the announcement of the awards here. First of all, for Cochrane, the runners-up in this year's championship.
The PIAA thanks you for your service, gentlemen. Vote from the Pennsylvania National Guard.
We'd like to recognize this year's runner-up, the Cardinals of Cochranton. Head coach Marcy Mallard will be presenting the medals. Number 12, Julie McBriar. Number 11, Lindsay Caseby. Number 14, Haley Griffin. Number 16, Sarah Mackel. Number 2, Shelby Stout. Number 22, Mackenzie Buchan. Number 5, Lexi O'Donnell. Number 9, Abby Clulo. Number 6, Sam Kinter. Number 13, Cassidy Dixon. Number 15, Morgan Egley. Number 3, Katie Beckenhauer. Number 7, Tristan Nuff. Number 8, Madison Bernarding.
20.
Number 20, Kendall Dixon. The managers, Connor Stout, Lexi Moore, and Riley Harvey. Assistant coaches, Brenda Jones, Amanda Esmond, Lori McLean, and head coach Marcy Mallard. And now for the presentation of the runner-up trophy for this year's 2013 PIAA Single A Girls Volleyball Champions, the Cardinals of Cochranton. Accepting on behalf of the Cardinals are Katie Beckenhauer, Tristan Knopf, Madison Bernardine, and Kendall Dixon. Congratulations to the Cardinals of Cochranton on an outstanding season. Give it up for them.
And Cochranton, when you look at the outstanding season they had, they came in with a record of 19-0. They're going to go out with a record of 19-1 for the season. But runners-up in the state, not a bad thing either. Mike, you got to be here to have a chance to win or even to lose this game, and there's no guarantee.
There's a lot of teams that would like to be in that position now, believe me. But a great effort, and you're looking at Kendall Dixon, the senior. She had 449 kills in the season, and today she led the team with 10 kills, 2 aces. She had touches on the block, and that's what leadership is. They just ran into a very strong Marian team.
Yeah, and Marcy Mallard could be very proud of this group here and out of District 10, and just represent themselves so well here today. And I know all the people in Cochranton are very proud of this group. So congratulations on their runners-up spot here today. And now we get ready to award the medals to the champions of 2013 here, the Marian Catholic Phillies, who won 25-16, 25-23, and 25-17. Let's take it back over to Brian Whistler.
The Phillies of Marian Catholic. Presenting the medals is head coach Mr. John Falabelle. Number 3, Abby Pila. Number 7, Courtney McCall. Number 16, Danielle Spellman. Number 25, Kaylee Chichi. Number 4, Cassandra Hoban. Number 9, Alex Stroya. Number 14, Rachel Meyer. Number 12, Ashton Galasso. Number 15, Lauren Neitz. Number 24, Madison Dyer. Number 27, Abby O'Donnell. Number 33, Abby Stankiewicz. Number 10, Maureen Clope. Number 29, Emily Pila. Number 28, Sophie Myers. Number 21, Grace Boyle. Assistant coaches, Maria Curie and Rachel Krejcierik. Marian Catholic managers, Ariana Chulak, Nick Hopek, Allison Walk, Annette Ritzko, Ashley Teichman, and Shauna McCardle. Head coach of the Phillies, Mr. John Falabelle. And now for the presentation of the 2013 PIAA Single A Girls Volleyball Champions to the Phillies of Marian Catholic. Accepting the trophy on their behalf is Ashton Galasso, Madison Dyer, Sophie Myers, and Grace Boyle. Congratulations once again to both teams on an awesome season.
Both teams, you are able to go
And take pictures to your heart's content over on the far side of the great curtain.
There's lots more volleyball action to come. Great job, ladies. Have an awesome rest of the year.
And Mike, there you go. You've got the winner now, Marian Catholic, their second championship with one runner-up. So Doc Fellabell, pretty happy guy, as is his team here today. Final thoughts on this one?
Wow, you look at what Marian did. Offensively, 38 kills to 4 errors. That ratio is ridiculous.
Yeah.
But that's what you want to do in championship play. And you talked in the semifinals, they had a lot of service errors. 14 service aces to 7 errors, Gary, 2-1. That's all positive. That's 7 positive points, and you have 34 positive points on the offense. That's a credit to the passing. Neitz was on fire. That helmet, I wouldn't give that helmet up, and she keeps playing wear that all the time. But that was well done. Abby O'Donnell did a great job. Stankwitz out of the middle, the left side is just on fire by Boyle and Cloak, and the right side, Pilla. The distribution, fantastic. Even Myers made a contribution at the end. This was truly a team effort and a great job, and they were prepared to play.
And the Cochranton Cardinals played good here this afternoon. It wasn't a matter of them playing badly at all. I mean, they played very well, but this team played superior today.
Exactly.
Marian Catholic.
Cochranton had a great battle, but Marian, it was their day. It was all about timing.
Well, it's been a great first-round match here today. First round for us because there's 3 rounds to go. We got AA and single A out there yet. But got some people to thank here. Director Craig Peterson and the crew here from PCN that brought you these great pictures all afternoon. We want to thank them. And for Craig, his first time out here as a director, I'd say he gets an A+, don't you?
Oh, he did a great job.
You got it. Marty Trimmer, the AD here, always so kind to us when we come here to Central. And then Greg Biller, the tournament director for PIA, with a great job of getting this whole thing organized. Again, your final score here this afternoon, it's the Phillies taking home the girls single A gold medal championship by scores of 25-16, 25-23, 25-17, all here at Central York High School. Thanks to all of you for watching PCN, the Pennsylvania Cable Network. Have a good afternoon, everyone.